Hello Aries, welcome to your January. Happy New Year. He said, she said reading. Welcome, my name is Michelle.
My name's Richard.
Let's get straight into the reading. Aries, the Velvet Queen. What a great way to start the year. It says that a prize or a dream, a goal, something that you want to attain is within reach. There's an energy around this, though, of not taking it by force, but rather being open to receive a gift being given to you, or that wants to be given to you from the universe. So we'll see where that goes. Now, Richard has drawn a card from Dark Mirror, and it is Masquerade.
What I can't have forever, I will have for a minute. What I can't have for a minute, I will hold to me for 1 second. Under the guise of Cupid, I will come to you. Under the guise of a thief, I will fly away. So this has the energy of somebody who's going to perhaps come into one's life and then be away fairly quickly.
Okay, so let's see where this goes for you, Aries. At the bottom of your deck, I do have the Emperor, which is your card, of course.
And I've got the Six of Pentacles.
So it does seem to be that there's something coming in from Spirit for you, Aries. It may be something that you've dreamed of, something that you've wished for a long time. So we'll see where this goes. We'll cut these cards. I've already meditated on your energy before coming online here. So we'll have a look firstly at the status of this relationship, how you are viewing this person, Aries. What are the strengths of this relationship, the weaknesses? What is it that you need to do? What is it that you should not do in this circumstance, and the likely outcome?
Status of the relationship, how this person feels about you, Aries, strengths, weaknesses, what this person should keep doing, what they should stop doing. Any outcomes, nothing changes.
So Aries, let's see what you have on tap. Okay, so presently we've got the Hangman in reverse. So right away, I'm getting an energy here of something that you've been holding on to, probably for a long time. There's a sense here of you haven't given up. You haven't given up on this dream, although it feels like it has been either out of reach or that you've had to wait. I get an energy here of being put on hold or needing to wait for something to be ready for you, really.
Right, so looking over here, status of the relationship, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Very earthy energy over here that I'm sensing. Might be an earth sign you're dealing with, Aries. But the Queen of Pentacles talks about being able to be in control of one's creature comforts. And, having a nurturing and comfortable environment.
Okay, so let's see. We have the World in reverse. So yes, this is something that you feel is unfinished business. I feel like it's something that I'm picking up a missed connection. I feel like this was a missed connection in the past, something that you'd hoped for that never really came to fruition. But you've held on to the belief or the hope that this might be attained at some point in the future. You're looking towards future success with this individual. It seems like it's within reach here in January. So, wow, Aries.
All right, let's look over here at how this person's viewing you, Aries. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse. With the card of Masquerade here, which talks about something that was fleeting, something that came in and then left. I can't help but wonder if this is something that affected you, Aries.
Okay.
If maybe this is more the energy of the person you were dealing with. That they were there for a short time and then left, but now you're hanging. You're left hanging.
You've been hanging, yeah.
Yeah, feeling this like unfinished business.
Yeah. It's almost like an energy, though, with that Queen of Pentacles, that individual where they may not have been ready in the past to have something stable. Maybe they're starting to think differently. So let's have a look. The strengths between you is the Tower. So I'm getting this as an illumination, an understanding. So it seems to me like this is an awakening. I get awakening to potential between you two. Aries, I get a very strong energy that you in the past were aware of this connection, but the other person maybe was in denial, maybe they were blind to it. But recently there has been some kind of illumination and understanding of, maybe I wasn't seeing that person in that way as a potential lover or as a potential partner. But it seems like there's something coming into being here now where something had to be ripened. It's kind of like fruit on a tree, if you think of the hanging man as a tree, and waiting for that tree to mature to the point where it bears fruit.
I can't help but wonder, though, if that tower might also mean that this is an X that we're talking about over here.
Could be an X.
And that it was necessary for that relationship to end so that something new could appear in the future that was going to be a lot better.
Quite possibly.
Okay, let's take a look over here at strengths. We have the moon as a strength here. Well, usually I don't see the moon as a strength, but I think what it means in this case is that things have remained hidden for a while. Intentions have remained hidden. It's like the fruit has been ripening all this time, and it's been outside of your knowledge. And that's a good thing, because I think if you had have known about this, you might have been inclined to mess with it. And I think in this instance, this is one of those things that had to happen without your intervention.
Let's have a look and see what the weakness is. We've got the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. So I feel like there is an opportunity around you, Aries. Potential for something to grow. I do get them as the Queen of Pentacles, so earth sign energy, but more than being an earth sign themselves, that sure, they may have earth in their chart, but I do think that this has potential at this point in time to be something that is more than just a passing fancy. I mean, we have masquerade, which would suggest otherwise.
Well, I think that's more past energy.
Past energy? Yeah.
Yeah, well, what about this Ace of Pentacles? Why do you feel like it's has a weakness here in the upright?
I feel like it's not being taken.
Right.
I feel like there's this potential around you, but neither one is coming forward, or there's an essence around this of not seeing the potential around this ace. Aces are all about potential. They're given to us if we're talking about gifts from the universe, and I feel like we are with this Velvet Queen and that Six of Pentacles at the bottom of your deck, Richard. Something coming in. I feel it's this gift is this Ace of Pentacles.
Yeah, I think.
And if it's ignored, if it's being somehow put on the back burner and not taken advantage of, aces don't last forever. Now, sure, the Ace of Pentacles has more staying power than, say, an Ace of Wands, which could be very fleeting energy, or an Ace of Cups, which is fleeting energy as well. This one's likely to stay there a little bit longer, so you have more chance to take it up. But at the same time, I feel if you wait too long, the Hangman in reverse, if you wait too long to take this opportunity, it may pass by, Aries.
We've been using the analogy of a fruit on a tree.
Yes.
And I think that can be taken a bit further here with this Ace of Pentacles. Ripened fruit, ready to be picked. And we know what happens if fruit is not picked.
It goes rotten.
Right, it goes rotten. It withers on the vine and disappears.
Yeah.
And then there goes your opportunity as well. I think this is a clear message from the universe that this opportunity is going to be available to you in the very near future, if not right now. And it's time to take advantage of it. All right, let's take a look over here at the weakness. We have the Ace of Swords. It's that epiphany. This is the issue. We've got two people here who are ready to be together, ready to be with each other, ready to make that new beginning, because I think this is a new beginning. I think this is somebody who's already been in your life in some fashion, either as somebody who has been interested in you and you've sort of discounted as being a romantic possibility, or it's an ex. But in either case, the situation is that there's no clarity, there's no epiphany. It's very similar, isn't it, to this Ace of Pentacles, isn't it, as the weakness?
Yeah.
I can see a big connection between these two, being both in the upright, being both representative of an opportunity that isn't being taken.
And I get communication as well when it speaks about the two aces being the weakness. I mean, the opportunity is there, but if no one's talking about it,
it gets lost, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Let's see what needs to happen here. We've got the Five of Wands. So I like this energy. It's about not being afraid of competition. You know, Aries, this is you. I don't see an Aries backing down from competition. I just don't. I feel that you need to, if you believe this person is seeing someone else, and it's not a committed partner. I don't mean stepping into someone's marriage or anything like that. I feel like I'm talking to single people here. There's an energy here of not being afraid to step into the ring. If you feel like this person is seeing other people or seeing someone, not being discouraged by that, but believing in yourself and getting in there and say, well, I'm just as good as this other person that they're seeing, or whatever the case may be, and not being afraid to get in there and throw your hat in the ring.
Well, one of the things about the Velvet Queen, she talks about self-worth.
Yes.
And the belief in your own self-worth.
Exactly.
And I think that's more what that's reflective of.
Yeah, so if you see, like, say if you're watching this person from a distance and you're aware somehow, could even be through like social media or something, that this person has got other people interested in them.
It's time for you to enter the fray.
Yeah, I feel that you have a very strong energy between you two, and it's like the universe wants you to have this new start with this person, but backing down and shying away because this person has more than one person interested in them. I wouldn't do it, Aries. I'd say you're well placed to be a victor in a fight amongst. I don't actually say.
We know what
fight.
It's this competition.
Competition between suitors.
Yeah, I think you're well placed to win that competition. All right, let's take a look over here at what this person should keep doing. Yeah, we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. It's about letting go. You know, it's about letting go of those roadblocks, those obstacles, those things that might have prevented this from occurring in the past. I mean, they may be looking at you having the same kinds of thoughts, seeing other people interested in you, Aries, and maybe thinking that it might be time to back down. But you know, the time for passivity is over. There was a time for that. There was a time for this to ripen, to become ready, and I think that that's happened. And now it's a time to pick that fruit.
Okay. Let's take a look and see what we have here. What shouldn't be done. Okay, the Ten of Wands in reverse, well, not giving up. So here it's about not giving up on this opportunity. You want it. It's something that I think you've wanted for a long time. You've held on to this person and the potential around it for probably a number of years. And so it seems like it's coming back around. An opportunity is coming back around with the world. It's a cycle. And for you, it's certainly not being afraid of tackling a challenge, not backing down, and not feeling, like Richard said, unworthy of this person, because it's far from it. There's a little bit of it's very un-Aries energy that I'm picking up around this. It's almost like feeling timid, and that's not like an Aries energy. So I really want you to tap back into that more fiery energy, that Five of Wands energy, and say, yes, I believe in myself, and yes, this is someone that I've wanted to be in a relationship with, and I'm not going to let the fact that there's somebody else interested in this person deter me.
All right, let's take a look at what this person should stop doing on this side. We have the King of Swords in the reverse. I get this as being lying to themselves, deceiving themselves. And that's what they've got to stop doing. I think it is kind of related to this moon energy. But now they've got to see things with clarity and be able to be truthful, not only with themselves, but also with other people around them, including you, Aries.
Yeah. Communication, I feel, is the key here. All right. And that may even be the person that's also interested in them. but I don't think they're a match, to be honest. They're coming up as a negative influence. So I think that for that person, it's about not seeing that individual as someone that is as worthy as you are, Aries.
Yeah, it could be like an air sign too.
It could be an air sign, or just someone who is not a very nice person. They may be a little bit ruthless. They may be not playing by the rules, being untruthful in some way in order to win this person. Not great. That could be the Casanova energy. This person.
No, yes,
not the Aries.
That's right. Yeah, you're not this person.
No,
it's this competition.
I think it might be the competition.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, let's have a look at the outcome here for you, Aries. We've got Temperance in reverse. Well, interesting. I do get an element around this of kind of not sitting on the fence and not just kind of taking a passive approach here.
Yeah,
I normally see this as quite a negative card, but in this case I actually don't.
No, I see this as more being change and upheaval.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what's going to happen is getting involved with this person will completely change your life. I mean, it will actually put it into a bit of turmoil. But I'm not seeing that as being such a bad thing.
I think it's going to be good for you in the long term. Sure, the turmoil or the conflict, and I feel that there is going to be some, it may be with a rival. It could also be just in general. People around you may not want you to be involved with this person, or it's something that involves other people being on the offensive towards you, Aries. But you can't let that deter you. You can't let opposition force you back down into a passive stance of like, I'm not going to go for that. I'm not going to go for what I want. You have to go for it regardless. Regardless, you've had this epiphany. You understand what you want. The opportunity is there. It's waiting for you. And for you, you just have to not be afraid of picking up your metaphorical sword here and cutting these people down that feel like they can
metaphorically cut them down in terms of they seem to be on their high horse here and saying, well, no, you shouldn't, or no, you can't, or that's not for you. No, I would say that would be believing them and falling on your sword, really, and just kind of letting them have their way would be the wrong thing to do, because I really feel you can be successful with whatever this ace is. For some of you it may not be a person. It could be a dream job. Maybe you want to move somewhere that has always been what you want to attain. Well, even with the world, it could be that, even moving somewhere else. So there's an element around this of people kind of forcing you back into your passive stance, which you've been in for a very long time. People pleasing, perhaps. And you don't want to do that anymore. You're being urged to mix up your life, to change your life, in order to achieve greater success, whether this is a love partnership or whether this is your dream goal, something that you've always wanted. It's within reach. Well, let's take a look at the outcome for this person over here. We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, what I'm getting from that is this is actually the energy of their competition. Yes.
So Richard's got the energy of the person that's opposing. So originally we were thinking that this was the person that the Aries was interested in. It's actually not. It's someone who's opposing you, Aries. So this is someone who is not on your side.
Well, we've got this pair here, haven't we? This King of Swords and this Queen of Swords in reverse, and they're not really a very nice person.
Yeah, I think that this is someone that you don't get along with.
Yes,
that doesn't want you to have what you're going for here.
That's right. They're a roadblock, really, is what they are.
A roadblock. It could even be a mother, Queen of Pentacles. It could be a mother or mother figure, or someone who maybe it's a spouse. It could be a spouse.
It makes a lot more sense now with this Ten of Wands here in the reverse. They need to let go of what. Well, actually, they need to let go of their resistance or their roadblock. They need to not be putting up obstacles in front of you, Aries.
Yes.
Yeah, they're bound by the moon here, which is confusion and not thinking and not seeing things clearly. And clearly, we're here with this Ace of Swords being the weakness, and they're not seeing things clearly there either.
Yeah, and it makes sense too that seeing this Aries as the Page of Cups and Earth, they think you're dreaming. They think you're delusional.
Yeah.
They don't believe that you can attain what you want to attain.
Yeah, this over here, it's a roadblock. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we will clarify much more of this in part 2.
Yeah, possibly an air sign or an earth sign. But whoever that is, they are not on your side and they're wanting to hold you back, Aries. Don't have it.
No.
Don't have it. Okay, so we'll see where this goes in part 2. Hope that you join us. The link is below in the descriptions box, and we'll be going a lot further in depth. Richard will be doing a Lenormand reading as well, and we're pulling out a lot of clarifiers and oracle cards. So please do join us there. It'll be much more in-depth, and it can go to places, of course, that once we start putting more cards down, who knows what could show up. So we'll see where that goes in the extended. So if this is resonating, please do join us. The link, again, is below in the descriptions box. If you are interested in looking at other readings that are done in this he said, she said style, please do check out our Soulful Repair playlist if you haven't already. Those are readings that are done in this same style, but they're not sign or time dependent. So you may just find your situation there as well. If you'd like a personal he said, she said reading, please do email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, and that email is also in the box below. Happy New Year again, Aries. It looks good. It's just that you're wanting to switch up your life and you've come against a roadblock here. So we'll see where this goes in part 2. Please do join us. Bye for now, Aries.
Thank you. Goodbye and good luck, Aries.